Hi, today I'm going to show you our new propane hot water heater. This is the first time I've hooked this up. This is the first time I'm testing this. Um, the shower head, unfortunately, does not come with any type of shut off, and the water needs to shut off for that to shut off. So I have two different things hooked up. There's my submersible. I did put a shut off on the shower head. Unfortunately, this is the wrong type of pipe. This is not hot water pipe. When I went to Ace Hardware to buy the parts for this, they were out of this right here for hot water. So what I had to do is buy some sprinkler pipe to connect these two pieces here. Alright. There is ice in here. This ice has been here a while. It is melted. You can see the ice chunks. Alright, I'm going to keep this on summer. It's just, let's put it about halfway up. I'm going to keep it on low flow. This is the 6-liter. Now the switch is over here because I had to hook it up to my solar, and unfortunately I did not have enough wire to run from over there where I wanted the switch to over here to my battery pack. I do have two batteries here. Neither one of these are any good. They will not hold a charge enough to even run this pump. So first thing you should do is make up some kind of spray bottle with some soapy water so you can check for gas leaks. Alright, that's on. Now I did use tape that is rated for gas line, and do not forget to turn your switch on here. Right there. Now this just came in yesterday, day before, but it's been raining. In fact, it's supposed to rain today, but I wanted to get, so you could see this. And of course, here's the switch. Like I said, I wanted it over there. Yeah, I got a little water leak here. I really should have put some tape on that there, but that's okay. Alright, let's turn that up. I do have batteries in it. It's still mighty cold. So let's see if there's something wrong here. Alright, propane's open. The switch. Oh, there we go. Would help if the switch was actually on. Alright. Oh yeah, that's warming up. Now remember, this says ice water. That's definitely putting out heat up top. Now this is warm enough, but barely warm enough for me to take a shower. Let's see if this helps. Okay, that seems to be helping. Alright, let's kick this on winter. And that's all the way up. I believe this turns down the flow to where it's here. Okay, that's getting hot. Now, once again, this is ice water, so... Alright, let's kick this back on summer. Yeah, alright, summer makes the flame go down some on the inside. There we go, I just heard that kick. Alright, that's good enough right there for a shower. In fact, it's a little bit warm for a shower, but it's good. So, one of these little Ridgeyard, this was $62, $63, something like this. 6 liter. If your water is extremely cold, now you can see steam coming off. Alright. Yeah, it just takes a minute, I guess, to warm up. Alright, that's definitely hot enough for a shower. Here's how I have this set. High flame. Winter. Of course, it's not winter. I mean, I can turn this down. Let's turn this down to summer. Alright, that turned the heat down to barely warm. But it's warm. So, you definitely need this on winter if you want it hot. If your water is extremely, extremely cold. Now, that's heating up a lot. So, let's turn this down. About halfway. Okay, there's my settings. I have it on low flow, which basically it's on this side. Winter. And about halfway up on the flame. And you can see some steam. I hope you can see the steam coming off of that. Now remember this, it was ice water, and the water itself is still extremely cold. And the water's warm right there. Perfect for a shower. Even with ice cold water. Alright. Now, according to what they say, as soon as the water stops flowing, this should kick off. We're fixing to find out. There we go. Now, I do have my pump still on. There we go. So yes, turning off the shower head does shut the pump itself off. Not the pump, but the hot water heater. So, if you put something like this together, and you put a shut off just under the shower head, where you can get to it, you can turn this off, even if it's outside. The way I have this hooked up will be different than the way you have this hooked up, because I have a submersible pump, this DC 12 volt. I have one of these adapters that goes from to connect two water hoses together. I have a 1/2 inch to a water hose adapter here. This goes into this adapter. This is the other side that goes into the hose. Then I have 1/2 inch that goes onto the water pipe. Over here, I believe it's a 3/8 to a 1/2 inch, and then everything else is 1/2 inch. And you can see the sides of my hose here, and then of course the water line. So, let's turn the propane off. If your water is extremely cold, and you want it to where you can get a shower and it be hot, and of course you can adjust this however you need to. In fact, with the way the water is set up, if you do something like this and you slowly turn this off itself, just slowly, to where the water's still running, but it turns the water coming out of the shower head down. Let's see, I can even find that. Alright, right here. If you slow this down, it will keep more pressure and it will keep more water in the tank longer. So you should be able to even turn this down more than this. Alright, this is our brand new Ridgeyard 6 liter. Now this thing costed like $62, $63. This is a propane unit. This is a portable unit. Like I said, the reason I hooked up a switch at all, now if you have a water pump with a tank and a switch on the pump, you know, all you have to do is turn the water off and it'll shut this off. So, you know, I have this 12 volt pump here, so I made a switch that I could put next to me in the shower. And yes, it is waterproof. Once I put the lid on it, it's waterproof. Has an off and on switch. So, and right here, off. Pull it down for off. Let me see if I can get this. On. Off. Alright, that's it. I just wanted, oh, wait. Before I do anything, I did bring out my tape measure. Now, I should have done this before I started, because that's going to be kind of hot. Now, I'm going to go down underneath the battery compartment. You do not have to put this handle on the top. This is really hard to do, that handle. So it's basically 2 foot tall. Let's go by the handle, the biggest part, by just over a foot, or just over a foot, just barely over a foot wide at the widest part. That's what the handle on. Now let's get this. I apologize for the moving around. Now I am going clear to the wall, so figure 4.5, 5 inches. So there you go. Anyway, I don't advise putting any type of thing like this inside of where you shower, or in the same room even, unless you have adequate ventilation. Also, they do recommend you put this on some type of fire resistant backing board or something like that. Of course, this being a portable unit, I don't necessarily see me doing that. I see it hanging outside somewhere. In fact, I could even mount this on the rear end of my van and just screw it to the metal on the back door, if that's what I wanted to do, and just cover it up when I'm going down the road. So, you know, let me get how I got this set up. Alright, but like I said, this is how I have this one set up. This is one of the absolute cheapest. It wasn't the cheapest, but it was one of the cheapest, which is a Ridgeyard. This water was ice cold, extremely ice cold. I mean, you saw the ice in it. With the ice in it, it did take a while to actually heat up. But once it started heating up, it started, kept up without an issue. But it was on winter. Turning it down to summer with ice water barely made it lukewarm. And that's with it all the way on low flow. I don't know why they have it on here. This should actually be opposite. This should be low flow. This should be high flow, but it's not. This is low flow. And then about halfway up, I could have turned that up and got it way hotter, which I didn't want to do, because it was just about perfect right there for a shower. And once again, if you have something like this on your shower head, if you start to turn this down and close a little bit of that water off, that will also keep more water in here longer and make it hotter. So anyway, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I said I'd show it to you when I came in. Let me back up. And that is running off of my solar, which there's absolutely no sun out today whatsoever. So at least you can see the hill over there today. Anyway, and you can see the mountain over there. I think you can see that over the fence, and the one over there, and I think maybe the one over there. So anyway, that's it. I'm fixing to go, and everyone have a good day. Bye.